What's up, Royals? I'm Kai, hope you're doing well, and in this video we're going to take a look at my albino pied project. Hey guys, a while ago I cut my first of 2 albino pied clutches from this season, and I gotta say the first clutch had really bad results, just being honest with you. But I do have another chance today to cut the second clutch. Now the pairing for both of these clutches are the same, which are pied head albino to pied head albino. So I have equal odds of hitting albino pieds. The second clutch I will be cutting today, so you'll see that a little bit later in this video. But first I just want to show you the footage that happened a while ago. It's of that first clutch. Now if you're a little bit squeamish, you might want to use the chapters below to skip to the second clutch. But if you want to see the things, some real things that happen when you breed ball pythons, well, stay tuned because I'm going to show you the footage of that first clutch. I'm not going to explain too much right now. I'll just let it all unfold in that footage. So let's take a look. All right, really excited about this clutch. So excited that I ripped my glove putting it on. But let's take a look. Again, the pairing is a pied head albino to pied head albino. All right, let's get on with this because I know you guys are dying to see what we made, and I'm dying to see what is made as well. So we'll start with the one that has pipped. So you can see the cuts that are made. And this is, okay, this is not an albino. Very high white, appears to be very high white, but we do see the black on the nose, so not an albino. There's number 1. Now moving on. I think last year, before I cut this clutch, same pairing, I was able to shine a flashlight into each egg and guess which ones are albino or not, but I forgot to do that. So, oh well. And that's an albino. That is an albino. Check it out. Boom. That's an albino. Wait, what? Yes, it is an albino. All right. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Uh-oh, we got a problem, guys. I don't want to hide anything from you guys, but there is something missing, if you guys can see, which is unfortunate. It's one of those things that do happen. There's some deformities. There's a missing eye, at least one on this side. Same pairing as I did last season. Everything came out fine, but yeah, that does suck, and it is an albino. All right, let's move on. Hopefully we don't get any more of those, any deformities. Come on, please be healthy. All right, so we have another that looks to be a lot of white, and this is another albino. I cannot see the head. Don't want to mess with it too much. This one, did this one at least have eyes? I'll give you another look real quick before I put it down. So that is definitely an albino. You can see the yellows and oranges. Just want to peek at this one real quick. Please tell me this has eyes. Yes, thank God that one has eyes. All right, so this one, the embryo was actually up in this corner, so I had it propped up. So let's see what this one would reveal. This looks to be a regular pied, 66% het. I don't see the head anywhere. So there it is. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Come on. See, this is why this pairing or trying to hit the albino pied is so frustrating and annoying for me, at least. Been trying to do this for a while now. I was successful last season, but this season, oh god, this is not good. Another one with a missing eye. You guys see that? Looks like there's an eye on the other side though, but it looks a little bit puffy and bluish. Not sure if you guys noticed that. So it's not the albino gene, because sometimes we say that when the genes are too close or too related, that could happen where you get deformities. So it's definitely not related to the double recessive, and you can see this one has just pied. I'm sure it does have albino in it, or I should say it's 66% het, but all right, so this is not looking good. Does this have two eyes? That's hard to see. Not gonna mess with it. All right, last egg, and then we'll end it there because this doesn't look to be too hopeful of a clutch. Come on. And this one looks to be another pied. Again, the head is in the middle, really hard to see. Yeah, so I guess we'll just have to wait for them to crawl out. I mean, I think missing an eye is not a big deal as long as there's no other kinks. It should still have a good quality of life. Obviously, it won't be used as a breeder anymore. But yeah, as far as eating and shedding and going about all of its business, having 1 or 0 eyes, I don't think really affects its quality of life that much. So we'll see what happens with these. So that happened a while ago. Now the update to that clutch is that the albino pie without the eyes had more severe deformities than just the missing eyes. And it didn't really come out of the egg. I guess it couldn't because it had a kink right in the middle of its body, and the part of its belly where it's supposed to be absorbing the yolk didn't close all the way. In fact, the heart was on the outside, and I started smelling a not so great smell from the egg box. Turned out it was coming from that egg, and looking at what was remaining from the yolk, it was going bad, so I ended up having to tie it off. Now that albino pie didn't make it. It only was out of the egg for maybe a day and a half or so, and it just perished on its own. However, 2 other babies that had slight deformities, one of them having 1 eye and then the other one having just 2 smaller eyes. I did find someone who was willing to take them in and give them a chance. So they're already with that person, and to this day, from what I know, they are still alive. And I do get updates from this person from time to time. Now those 2 are, I believe, to be 1 male, 1 female, but they're definitely not going to be used for breeding. They are pets and they're going to be used for educational purposes. So hopefully those 2 make it. Now let's move on to the clutch from today that I'm going to be cutting. They have pipped. Again, the pairing is the pied head albino to pied head albino. So anything that is not an albino would be 66% het for albino, and of course everything in this clutch is going to be pied. Hopefully we have a lot better luck in this clutch than we did in the last clutch. So here it is, the last and final clutch of the 2020 season. Again, this is a pied head albino to pied head albino. So everything in here is going to be pied, and then hopefully we'll get some albinos. And if not, then there'll be 66% hets for albinos. You can see I got 1 that pipped there, 2 good eyes, that's a good sign. This one going a little bit moldy, so maybe this will be a mold gold. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, let me get these straws out of the way first. This guy looks like he wants to go back in. He's got enough space. We'll see. Let's open this one up. So this one is a little bit iffy. When it was laid, it was kind of laid in an angle. So I had it propped up like this the whole time. But as the moisture kind of evaporated from the egg. It kind of deflated and then it fell to that point, and then I noticed the mold. So I've been trying to keep it clean, but we'll see what happens. Now, if this is bad, I am going to have to pause and clean the scissors, but hopefully this is a good one. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to move the crate out. All right. Let's see what this one yields. Now, you might see a little bit of blood, but that's okay. It doesn't hurt the animal. And that is a nice looking pied. Okay. So we got one pied. Come on. That's definitely going to be a pied, not an albino, obviously. So let's go ahead and get this guy a little bit more space to come out. Oh, there he goes. Now you can see this one has very little blood. That means he's a little bit, or she's a little bit further along. Probably just about ready to come out. So this is another pied. Where are my albinos, huh? All right, let's take a look at this one. Egg number 3. So the chance of an albino, statistically speaking, should be 1 in 4, and we have 8 eggs. 8 eggs, so we should get 2 albino pieds. And this one is completely white. Let's see if we can see any pattern. Oh, there's a little bit pattern up in that corner. So we know this is not an albino, just another pied, probably a very high white pied. All right. Moving along. This looks like an albino. Bam! Look at the red eye. You can see the red eye right there. That's definitely albino. We got a little bit patterned over here by this thumb. Bam, an albino. So happy. All right, let's go. Let's go. More albinos. Come on. Come on, we got to make up for that other clutch that happened earlier in this season. Another one? Yes. Sweet. Another albino. Definitely got a lot of that orange color. Look at how bright that is. So beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Sweet. 2 albinos. All right. So statistically speaking, we met the odds. We're right at where we should be. So if we get any more albinos, then we would beat the odds. That's a pied. Check that out. So gorgeous. Look at that. Another high white pied. We got a little bit pattern right there. Fantastic. All right. Egg number 7. Second to last. Looks like another pied. Whew. Oh, that is sweet. I'm not a huge fan of high white pieds. This one looks to be a medium. You can get some pattern there. Check that out. Very cool. All right, the last egg, number 8. Egg number 8. Can we get another albino? I don't know. Let's see. All white so far. Yes, we got a little bit of yellow pattern right there. Nice. So we beat the odds. 3 albinos and 3 albino pieds and 5 pieds. Really, really happy about that. All right, so these are going to go back into the incubator, and I'll give you an update once they've all crawled out. So this clutch looks much better, and we did beat the odds when it comes to morphs. Now they all look healthy. Of course, time will tell. We just have to wait a few days for them to all crawl out of the eggs, and I will make another video and give you guys an update. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share, and I'll see you guys next time.